Good morning, stupid. Welcome back to hashtag 360 stupid. We are stupid people asking you smart people simple questions. King of stupid here, Mike check, MICCCZECH as in the Republic. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? All other genders, fenders, benders, everybody is welcome here at hashtag 360 stupid. What it is, what's going on? What are we doing? We are gonna try and attempt another toilet paper run. Got to throw in the paper part. So, what it is. So, lots going on as usual. I hope everyone's doing all right. I hope everybody is safe in these crazy times. What is this? For the YouTubers, I was pointing at my reading glasses. For my podcast listeners, I was pointing at my reading glasses. I'm getting old, yo. I gotta carry around reading glasses, especially that my right eye is still blurred from the pink eye. That's just about done. Left eye is good. Oh, and then I was doing some work, cutting some wood. What the sawzall? No, I think it was a rotary saw, or I don't know. Got a chip in my eye. Oh man, my left eye, my only eye that's still kind of working. My right eye is gone, blurred. Oh man. So I was like, I stopped for about half an hour, tried to wash it out. I took a shower, tried to rinse it out. Man, that thing's in there. So, I kept working, hung my head low so hopefully gravity would kind of push it out or pull it down or whatever. Get it out of the depth of my eye just so I can function. Yeah, I worked that day, all day. Yesterday was a full day, man. Yesterday was Friday, yeah. Woo! I'm still ecstatic, although I'm not 100% sure until the pills actually get to the house. So I still feel like, I'm still not 100% on trusting the VA doctors, the VA system, all of that. So, Costco. Let's see if you got me a stack. I think they're only allowing one stack at a time, but one will do. I still have half a stack. I'm just getting this one just in case we go a little bit long, Look at this guy, man. Dude, you're in my lane, man. Turbo on. Man, I miss my truck, yo. I miss my truck. My truck. Oh, my truck, yeah. So I just got a message from the dealership saying they found the sensor and they found a sensor that wasn't working. So they ordered that part, and then the turbo wasn't working. So they ordered that part. So it's going to take until Tuesday just to get the parts alone. But I think the exhaust part, the part that was actually broken, I think it was the intake manifold or exhaust manifold. I'm very sure it was the intake manifold because of the sound. But either way, so that took about a week. So I've got this rent-a-car for about I'd say almost 3 weeks now. 2 weeks? 2 weeks now. But my truck, diesel truck. So, going to Costco, try and check it out, the toilet paper run. Toilet paper. Out of all the things in the world, toilet paper. Masks are low. I think gloves are low. I'm good on that. I have a few masks, but I'm not really wearing them. The masks, if you... the masks, probably to wear them appropriately, you got to change them out frequently. Gloves, I think you're mostly good. Sterile gloves are kind of hard to find. well, I don't know if they're hard to find now, but in just general, they're hard. They're not common. The sterile ones, the ones that physicians use for surgeries and stuff like that. The ones that are commonly used in the box, they're not sterile. They're just less, whatchamacallit. They just reduce the amount of contact. Sterile gloves for surgery come in a pack of themselves. It's a pair, the left and the right, obviously, and they are, each glove is separated from the other glove, and both the gloves are wrapped inside of a wax paper, and that wax paper is folded up and inside of a sealed envelope kind of container. So you generally, from my experience, the person that opens up the sterile gloves is not the person that wears them. Usually you have to open it and dump it onto the sterile surface, and then the person who is wearing him would be sterile. So whatever they touch at that point would be sterile. They open up the package with their hands, and then the gloves, here's the thing with the gloves. So you cannot touch the outside of the gloves. So the gloves are folded at the wrist part, and it's usually long. So they're folded up really about here, about where the thumbs are on the glove section, right? So the fold comes up to here. And so you hold the fold, you stick your thumb inside where the hand would be, and you hold the fold. You lift it up, and then you slide your hand in. And then when you get it up, it's got a lot of powder and stuff, so it's very easy to just slide over your hand. You slide over your hand, and then you never touch the outside part. You leave it like that. Then you do the same thing with the other one without touching the inside of the glove with your sterile glove. There's usually assistance. There's usually somebody helping touching the non-sterile portions, to be sure not to touch the non-sterile portions. So that's how you generally put on surgical sterile gloves. Now, so the gloves in the boxes, there's different kinds also. You have the medical grade, which is the stronger, thicker, usually very difficult to tear. And then you have the cheap ones, and then you have the mechanics, like what do you call it? Harbor and Freight. They are like the cheapest, thinnest, tears really easy. So, this people, man, people, what is it with us? All of us. That's the thing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna really, I'm going to keep it clean. So, cursing and inappropriate language and I do say a lot of racist, sexist things that I'm gonna try to reduce. Hopefully bring it to a stop. I don't know if it's possible, because I think in a larger scheme of life, there is sexism and there is racism and there is bigotry. And I think talking about that, I wanted to bring this up earlier. Freedom of speech is important for a great many reasons, and I mentioned this before, but I wanted to say it again. Especially now that I'm getting censored like a mobo. Oh, loco, looky, we're changing our language already. Freedom of speech is good because, and this is my opinion, there's a great many reasons why freedom of speech is great. And it's got to be all speech. Here's why. Okay, let's take an extreme level, the racist speech, hate speech, violent promotion speech. These are all unhealthy kinds of speech. So the idea is to limit these types of speech to reduce hate and violence. My perspective is we need to allow all speech freely without any regulations, because I personally would much rather see and hear the people saying the racist things or the violent things, to know who they are, to help identify them, because here is the ultimate truth. You cannot stop speech. You cannot stop freedom of speech. I've been to all kinds of the countries in the world. I don't usually bring up any political stuff unless it's brought up, and then I partly get involved, usually try not to, when I'm traveling, because I'm a visitor, and as a guest, in my perspective, I think you should try to build harmonious energy as a guest, not challenging or provoking or invoking. That as a guest, as a traveler. Now, it's kind of, okay, so freedom of speech. You want to have freedom of speech because I want to see the people saying it. I want to hear the people saying it. I want it to be like blatantly obvious who thinks of it, who's saying it, not necessarily to profile, but to get the information, because the information, I would rather hear a difficult information rather than remain ignorant. Sorry, life is not soft. Real life is not pleasant. It's not peaches and roses all the time. And even roses aren't roses all the time, right? You got to use manure, you got to get the seeds, you got to do the yard, you got to plant, you got to aerate the soil. It's not just like, hey, it's roses. So life is like that. And so I want to see the ugly truth in the person saying these horrible things, because here's the thing, they are going to say it. Either they're going to say it in front of you, or they're going to say it behind you, or they're going to say it behind closed doors. And that's when it becomes dangerous. Oh, some guy just puked. He was probably waiting in Costco too long. They're not even open. They're opening at 9:30 or something. It's 8:40 now. So the truth, the ugly truth, is important because, for example, this is what I don't like makeup. I don't like people wearing makeup. I'm strongly against women wearing makeup. I think it's a very unhealthy thing. I want the truth. I want to see who you are. I don't want to date somebody who I don't even know what they look like. You know what I mean? Let's see how the line is. Oh man, it's circling around. Look at that line. Damn, man. And the door's not even open. Scheiße. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm here. I'm going to get in line. Jesus, man. So, yeah, Costco, people, Costco. This one should have toilet paper. Oh, I brought my seat too. This guy brought a seat. Okay, so yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna take a tire center parking only. Yeah, they got it set up to where it's gonna wiggle around, a wiggle around, a wiggle around. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all the genders, fenders, benders, I am Mike Check, King of Stupid here. King of Stupid. Let me park and I'll finish up this video. And then we'll take a zoomy zoom. Oh, look at that. No, yeah, here we go. This is better parking right here. Right here. Oh, actually, I'm going to need the trunk when I get back. So I won't back it in. I was going to back it in, but I'm going to need the El Trunco for all the Lodo that I'm going to buy. I hope they got me some toilet paper. Oh, they got the toilet paper, but what I'm wondering about is tissue boxes. Let's see if this has, I think this has a 360 camera. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all other genders, fenders, benders, I am Mike Check, King of Stupid here, signing off. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening in. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for everything. Thanks for making this happen. We got, trying to do two phones at the same time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all other genders, fenders, benders, I am Mike Check here at hashtag 360, signing off. Good. Oh, thank you for the privilege of your time. Good night, stupid.